Joseph Crudup Show, and welcome to my show. Today is December the 17th, 2025. It has been a long time coming, and we just said about this while I watched the game last night. It seems like the New York Knicks just pulled it off. Yes, last night it's been a long time coming. The nightmare has ended when the New York Knicks came on to win that cup last night in Las Vegas. Spike Lee is happy, and the whole entire team is happy. And when they beat the Spurs last night, I'm like, wow. And I believe Spike Lee, his favorite team. I mean, Lee are always happy about this with the Knicks. How did the Knicks pull it off? Well, that's the first time since 1973 when they won the NBA championship. That was in the early 70s. Now last night they won the cup. We'll see what went down here last night. Boy, it was a good one. It is a good one, folks. Yeah. Yeah. One more second, I'll be right back. The thing is, absolutely, when this team can do it, they can win more games. They can win more games. They're on top second place with the Detroit Pistons in the Eastern Conference. And it has been just a little bit of a long time. But it has been a long time coming, and boy, all I can say is, wow, did the Knicks pull it off last night? And boy, it's absolutely fun to watch last night. They did it for Patrick Ewing, they did it for John Starks, and there had been a whole lot of stuff going on. And this team that helped this empire build, it just says this, and now, you know, Jalen Brunson, and they refused to lose last night. They refused to lose last night, and that was a good one. And this New York Knicks team could think they can win the NBA championship. Although Oklahoma City Thunder was in it. I mean, they're the number one in the Western Conference. They're 24-2. So we'll see what happens, what went down. Let's take a look. Now I'm gonna go to the NBC News and it went down and it says this. Knicks win NBA Cup after rallying to beat Spurs. Jalen Brunson named tournament MVP. Now, the Knicks can now hand a banner next to the 1973 NBA Championship banner in Madison Square Garden, the last time they won. Now, OG Obanada scored 28 points. Jalen Brunson had 25. And the New York Knicks rallied to beat Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs 124-113 on Tuesday night to win the NBA Cup. Now the Knicks can hand a banner next to the 1973 NBA Championship banner in Madison Square Garden the last time they won the NBA title. But this is a championship roster. NBA Cup MVP Brunson, Josh Hart, and Markelo Bridges. Cut down the nets in Collins and Vanilla with high hustle representing a weak Eastern Conference in the NBA Finals. New York's Carl Anthony Towns had 16 points and 11 rebounds despite battling an injury. He went into the locker room with a minute left before halftime and led at center for the bench with 5:06 remaining in the third quarter and didn't return until late in the fourth. Broadcast said he had a calf injury. Daryl Harper led the Spurs with 21 points. William Bannon scored 18 and Darren Fox had 16. New York Dynamics inside out rebounding the Spurs 59-42, with Michelle Robinson collecting 15 boards, including 10 on the offensive end. That helped get the Knicks at 56-44 racing points in the lane. The Spurs, however, lead for most of the game before the Knicks went on at 13-1 that began late in the third quarter to go up 195. New York never trailed again. The Knicks got more than a trophy. Each player with a standout contract and got an extra of $318,560 for winning, making the total $530,933 for even reaching the final. This game doesn't count in the standings, so both teams remain 18-7, putting down atop their respective divisions, just making the final bodies well for the both teams. The previous four finalists, Los Angeles Lakers, Indiana, Oklahoma City, and Milwaukee, also made the playoffs. The Pacers made the Eastern Conference Finals in 2024, and the Thunder won the NBA championship last season. So every other teams is just the best way right now. Last season, Thunder won their first NBA championship. Early this season, the Knicks won the NBA Cup. So it's supposed to be the Thunder and the Knicks for the NBA Cup. And this is what is going on, the NBA Cup championship. But it just wasn't to be because the Spurs beat them. And then they went on to face the Knicks and they lost last night. But it was a good one. It was a good game. It was a good game here down in Las Vegas. You know how it goes. And now, boy, everybody knows I'm a Who's Knicks fan. Stephen A. Smith knows that he's a Who's Knicks fan. Who's Knicks fan. And Spike Lee is a Who's Knicks fan as well. So, man, absolutely. Things change. It is what it is up there when they're going to Madison Square Garden after winning that cup. And hey, absolutely. Absolutely for real. Everything helps. Now it says this. Now, Dirk Nowitzki reveals how he helped New York Knicks star improve. Now it says this. The New York Knicks won the NBA Cup on Tuesday night, beating the San Antonio Spurs 124-113. Originally on another lead, the team is scoring with 28 points, shooting the ball with excitement and flatly. And Dirk Nowitzki has seemingly helped the Knicks star improve as he eventually revealed. And the bowling on the Olympic and the Knicks were supposed to become championship contenders, but that hasn't happened yet. The star players all need to improve their games a little more if New York wants a tower. And Dirk explains how OG reached out to him and the advice he gave him to get better. Now the NBA will never be the same. The New York Knicks had never won the NBA championship since 1973. But last night they did won the Cup championship. And the Cup championship was theirs. So what? Okay. So I'm thinking I was very, very happy that everything that goes on and on and on. And Spike Lee knows it. So what will happen if the Knicks win the NBA championship? Now that they won the NBA Cup championship. And it says this. Now, Spike Lee and his team has to be happy about this. For real. And all we have to see now is, wow, it's absolutely a great day to watch. Regarding NYC Mayor Mandatory pedestrian Jill Bono for the Nets after the team wins the NBA Cup. And it says this. Now, the New York Knicks wore hand a championship banner for the first time since 1973. It's not the only day that's recovered. But Madison Square Garden will see the NBA Cup champions banner after the Nets 124-113 win over the San Antonio Spurs on Tuesday in Las Vegas. Star guard and NBA Cup MVP Jalen Brunson admitted that the Cup time was great and we're going to enjoy this. But once we leave tomorrow, we're moving on. Now, it is very clear the Knicks have future goals in mind, and New York City Mayor elect Zelman Wannabe wants more as well. In response to the Knicks, as post celebrated their cup championship, Mandela said, "Next start, June banner," references a victory in the NBA Finals. The Knicks last won the NBA title more than 52 years ago and had not made it to the finals since 1999. They lost to the Houston Rockets in 1994 and then Fermentor Spurs in 1999, purporting San Antonio's dynasty. Monumental won the mayoral election in November, just days after the Knicks filed a case and design against him for losing the Knicks logo in a campaign investment. In a statement, the Knicks made it clear they did not endorse Mr. Mandela for mayor. The New York Knicks has sent in New York City Mayor candidate John Mandela and cease and desist letting for losing the New York Knicks logo to promote his candidacy. The Knicks want to make it clear that we do not endorse Mr. Mandela for mayor, and we object to his use of copyright slogan. We will pursue all legal measures to enforce our rights. The official White House account on that posted in the maze of the logo, which reads, "Trump is Lord President," hours after Mandela defeated Andrew Cuomo and Charlotte Silver to become mayor-elect of New York City, but they delayed it shortly after. But enough of that, man. But congratulations for the New York Knicks for winning the NBA Cup championship. That's all I got to say for now. Joseph Crudup here. Subscribe my YouTube channel on the Joseph Crudup Show. Check me out. Becoming a fan member of the Joseph Crudup Show. And I will see you then. Until next time, take care and peace out.